Hey friends, Leigh Brown here with One Community Real Estate. Now I want to talk to you real briefly about low-income housing. Now, when I say that, y'all probably want to cut the video off because you're like, Leigh, don't talk about that stuff. Well, it's often talked about that we have an affordability crisis in our country, but solutions, well, that's a whole different discussion, right? Because that's when the whole NIMBY things kick up, and that's not in my backyard. But when you're thinking about low-income housing, I want you to know that this is the kind of stuff being built. This is 7 buildings with 80 units designed for our most vulnerable neighbors who just don't have a giant pocketbook. They may have been approved for Section 8 assistance and don't have anywhere else good to go. And so we are desperately, as an organization, trying to support more opportunities to build beautiful complexes like this one here in Cabarrus County. Now you'll see that it's got all these nice buildings. You got your mail center, there's a playground on the backside, little clubhouse, office area, and we've already got people applying to live here. And here's what I want y'all to know. These are your neighbors. And we know that when people have more stable housing, kids do better in school. They're less likely to drop out. They're more likely to go up in the ladder of where they can achieve, because stability means a lot. And you can be more stable in good housing with good roofs and with updated environmental items and updated heating and air and windows that aren't busted out. And I gotta tell y'all something else that you probably didn't know about low-income housing is that housing is healthcare. So when realtors are involved in this, you have to understand it's not just about the house that you live in. Housing is important. We know this, right? It's everything to where we live. And these are funded as a public-private partnership. Now we all can agree the government does not need to be in charge of a lot of things. They need to back off, but tax credits, great idea. So just know this, the government provides tax credits to help offset the cost because labor and materials have gone way up, and we still have developers that want to build housing in a price point that people can afford. So anyway, back to housing as healthcare. For every $1 that's allocated as tax credits, okay, every $1 allocated as tax credits, we reduce the state's Medicaid burden by $3. Now, you don't have to be a math genius or a wizard or a financial guru to know that a 3-to-1 return is smoking amazing. And why does that happen? Well, it's because if somebody's in a place with no fungal growth and it's not got a leaky roof and bad windows and it's cared for and they're in community with neighbors who also care, yeah, your health is going to be better and stronger. So when you get the chance to see an opportunity like this, support it. Say yes when you go to the zoning meetings. Always ask questions, but this is good for our community. It's good for our neighbors. And also reach out to your elected officials in Congress and thank them for supporting low-income housing tax credits and encourage them to do more. Our representative, Richard Hudson, here for the North Carolina 8th, Richard supported this project and he supports low-income housing tax credits because he knows how good it is for his neighbors too. We're also very grateful for folks like Ted Budd, who is also a North Carolina congressman, and Ted's been a champion on making sure that we have more opportunities. So check on your elected officials, make sure they support it, thank them, ask them for more, but most importantly, get out of your car, get out of your comfort zone and find out that if we take care of all neighbors, our communities are better.